this Excel workbook, you can quickly create personalized invoices to meet your business needs. The invoice template can be fully customized with your company's information and preferences, including your specific products and services. Discounts and tax calculations can be automatically applied, and the completed invoices can be easily printed or exported to a PDF. The first step in using the invoice template is to visit the Company Info tab located at the bottom of the workbook. This sheet is where you can set up your company's information, preferences, invoice options, and contact staff. The staff names and contact info entered into the contact table will be available for selection when creating invoices, and the appropriate phone and email will be automatically filled into the correct location. To the right of the contact table is the terms table, where you can enter the term options that you'd like to be available for selection when creating an invoice. In order to add a new entry to the contact or terms table, you can either replace an existing entry or type a new entry in the next available blank row. Finally, below the Company Info table are two additional tables where you can enter company tax information and select the color of invoices. If the Auto Calculate Tax option is enabled, sales tax will be automatically applied to all items on the invoice unless the item is selected to be exempt from taxes. Before creating your invoice, you can enter your company's products and services by clicking the Products and Services Info tab located at the bottom of the workbook. This table is where you can enter the product numbers, unit prices, and product descriptions that will be available in drop-down menus when creating an invoice. To the right of the Products and Services table is the Discount table, where you can enter the standard discount rates you'd like to be available when creating an invoice. Just like the Company Info sheet, you can add a new entry to either of these tables by replacing an existing entry or typing in the next available blank row. To start creating an invoice, select the Invoice tab located at the bottom of the workbook. This sheet will pull information from the rest of the workbook, including your company's contact info, staff contact info, and products and services. Before creating your first invoice, delete the placeholder logo by selecting the image and pressing the Delete button on your keyboard. If you'd like to add your own company's logo to the invoice, begin by selecting the Insert tab located at the top of the workbook. From here, click the Pictures icon and select This Device on the menu that appears. In the File Selection window, navigate to the location of your company's logo. Select the logo file, and click the Insert button to load the image into the workbook. Once you've resized the logo to fit on the invoice, drag it to fit into the empty space on the left of your company information. Once you've either deleted the placeholder logo or added in your own company logo, it's a good idea to save the workbook before creating your first invoice. In order to start making an invoice, you can begin by filling out the information located above the product table. When choosing a contact, staff names can be selected through the drop-down and automatically populate with the corresponding phone number and email. Terms can be selected through the drop-down menu as well, and the amount due field will be automatically calculated based off of the products added to the invoice. To add an item to the invoice, select a product using the drop-down menu located in the Product Number column. Once a product number is selected, the matching product description and unit price will be automatically pulled into the table. After entering the item's quantity, the total line item price will be automatically calculated. If needed, you can apply a discount using the Item Discount drop-down menu or change the item's tax status by using the checkbox at the far right of the table. This checkbox will allow for either the exemption or inclusion of sales tax depending on if the automatic sales tax option has been enabled on the Company Info worksheet. All calculations listed at the bottom of the invoice are automatically performed, and a bulk order discount can be applied using the Order Discount Rate drop-down menu located at the bottom of the item table. This concludes the demonstration of the Invoice Template Workbook. If you'd like to review any of these instructions, a summary can be found on the Introduction tab in the bottom left corner of the workbook.